Hi all, welcome back to Automation eLearn. So guys, have you ever been in a situation where you made changes to the files and after a couple of hours or after a couple of days, you forgot like what are the changes that I have made in this file, right? So here diff is the command which is basically a savior in this case. So git diff command help us to find out the difference. What are the new content that we have added? What are the modifications that we have done in the given file? So there are three different scenarios or situations where we can use git diff to know the file difference. So what are those scenarios or what are those situations? Let's talk about that. So guys, in one of my previous discussion where we were talking about git architecture or git workflow, there we discussed like there are different stages we have to deal with when we work with git, right? First one is a working area, and then staging index, and then our repository. So these are the three stages. I have the diagram, I'll show you in a minute. So first scenario is like difference between working area and staging area. Like I'm currently in working area and I made a modification to some file, and now I want to compare that file with the version that is present in my staging area. So that is the first scenario. Second scenario is like currently I am on staging area and I want to see what is the file difference compared to the version that is available in my repository. That is the second scenario. And the third scenario is like being in working area, I want to compare it with the version that is available, that is present in my repository. It might be a little confusing at the moment, but don't worry, I will explain each and everything with the help of practical example. I will also show you the diagram by which you can actually see the comparison that we are doing between two different stages, right? So let me show you that diagram. Yeah, so that is the diagram that we have referred while discussing architecture or git workflow. So these are the different stages, right? And if I want to see the file difference or file content difference between these two stages, like working area and staging index, then this is the one scenario. Second is I want to see the difference between staging index and my repository. So that is the second scenario. Like I want to see what is the difference between these two stages, right? The file difference, file content difference. And another scenario that we can have it like I am currently in my working area and I want to compare that file with the version that is available in my repository. So that is the third scenario. So taking a reference of this, I have modified that diagram and added a few other details over here so that you guys can visualize and you guys can understand it clearly. So the same stages we have over here. So working area, staging index, and repository. If I want to see the difference between working area and staging index, then I will use git diff, right? And so guys, this is very important concept actually. When we say compare, so it is actually like comparing the version of a file which is in your working area. You are comparing it with the version of the file that is present in staging index. So being in working area, I will compare the file content that is available in staging index. So this is the meaning when we say like we are comparing the file content between two stages. And here I will be on staging index, then I'm comparing file content with the version that is available in repository, right? So in the first scenario, I will be in working area and I will compare it with the staging index. In the second scenario, I need to be in staging index and then I can compare it with the repository. So for that purpose, we use git diff and staged command. Staged is the flag that we have to mention. And the last scenario is like being in working area, you want to compare with the file version which is available in repository. So for that purpose, we use git diff head command. These are the three different flavor of git diff. First two stages, we just need to mention git diff. Between staging index and repository, we have to use git diff with staged flag, and between working area and repository, we have to use git diff head. And in all these three commands, mentioning a file name is optional. So if we will not mention file name, then it will show file differences from all the files, right? And if we will mention one file name, then it will show you the file difference for that particular file only. So I hope it is clear now, like what are the different situation and what are the different variation of git diff that we will use in those situations, right? So let me show you demo so that we can understand it practically. So in this demo, I have created a file. So in this file, I have mentioned the file name, and I have mentioned the file difference. So if we will mention file name, then it will show file differences from all the files, right? And if we will mention one file name, then it will show you the file difference for that particular file only. So I hope it is clear now, like what are the different situation and what are the different variation of git diff that we will use in those situations, right? So let me show you demo so that we can understand it practically. I have one sample repository, and let me check status. Okay, so my working tree is clean now. Let's modify some file. So for the demo purpose, I am taking a txt file, but in reality, when we work with the real project, so we deal with a lot of Java code or a lot of XML files, right? Different types of files while working on different tools and technology we deal. Just for the demo purpose, I am taking a simple text file. Let me here a new line, just a line, so that we can see the difference. And if I'll check status now, then I should see that like M2 has been modified. So guys, just remember this, like we have added this line, right? This is the new line that we have added. Before that, till third line, it was available, it was present in my repository. Currently I am in my working area. As per the diagram, we can see like being in working area, you want to compare the file difference with staging index, right? So currently I am in working area, and if I'll use git diff, and I'm not giving any file name as of now. So here you can see like this is the difference. This is the new line that we have added in our m2.txt, right? So in this case, the comparison has happened between working area and staging index. So that is the comparison, and the outcome says like, okay, new line has been added, which is a fourth line. Let's clear the screen and check status. So I have nothing in my staging index, right? So that's why we are seeing like it is very important like where you are currently. So I don't have any file or anything added in the staging index. So currently I'm in working area, and as we saw, git diff is telling me like, okay, fourth line has been added. Here if I'll use git diff staged, which is basically to compare the file difference between staging index and repository, right? But we have not added anything to our staging index, so it will not tell you any. Okay, there is a typo. Yeah, so it will not tell you any difference, because my new content where we have added a new line, fourth line, is not yet staged. It is still in my working area. So that's why this command is not going to tell you any difference. So first let me add it, and now M2 is in my staging index, right? So now I am at staging index, and I can use staged flag. So it is telling me the same thing like, okay, fourth line, this is the line which is added to this file. So earlier, if you notice, the same command was not showing any difference because file was not staged, and then we added a file, because without adding we cannot compare between staging index and repository, because my staging index is empty, it doesn't have any file. So that's why we have to add it, and then it can compare with the version that is available at repository. After adding, when we run this command git diff stage, so it is showing me the difference now. So that is the second scenario. Okay, and now I don't have anything in my working area. Let me add a new content to M2 again. And save, because we have to reproduce third scenario where being at working area, I want to compare with the version which is available at repository, right? For that purpose, I need to have some changes in my working area. That's why I modified again M2, and so now M2 is in my working area as well, and same file is in my staging index as well. So git diff head. So using head, we are comparing between working area and repository. In our repository, these three lines are present, right? And I have added this fourth line which is present at my staging index, and I have added a fifth line which is present, which is still in my working area only. So let's see what is the difference we are getting now using git diff head. So it is telling me that you have added two new lines in this file m2.txt. Why two? Because in my working area we have added these two lines. These two are the new lines that we have added, right? And that we are comparing with the version that is available at the repository. So in the repository we have these first three lines only. So compared to that, these two are the difference, right? So that's why we are seeing two new lines has been added. Again, if I'll use, I'm just repeating the same command, git diff. We are comparing between working area and staging index. So it is telling me the new line has been added. Why it is not showing fourth line? Because fourth line is already added to my staging index, right? And let's check with staged. So it is still showing one line has been added, the fourth line, right? Because the fifth line we have not added to staging area. That's why it is not able to recognize my fifth line, and it is telling the difference like, okay, you have added only one line. And as I mentioned earlier, we can also give a file name like git diff m2.txt. So just because we have only one file which has been modified, so it is showing me that earlier when we have not given any file name, then also it was showing the content of m2, because m2 is the only file which we have modified. And even with the file name also it will show you the same thing. So in all the three variation of git diff, we can mention a file name and it will serve the purpose. So if we will not mention file name, then it will show you the differences for all the files. All the files, those are modified, and if we will mention one file name, then it will target to that file differences only, right? So this is how we can use git diff command to see the difference between different stages. If it is still confusing, guys, either you can reach out to me or you can replay the video again to go through the whole demo once again. You can try at your end as well on your system, replicating the same demo. Then it will give you a good idea and you will be able to understand the concept. Then you can definitely use this command in your day-to-day life with very ease, right? That's all I have for this video, guys. Let me know in the comment section if you have any doubt or any question. If you like the video, you can subscribe to my channel for many more learning, and you can also share it with your friends as well. Thank you, guys. Thank you for running this one. Thank you.